Please direct your attention to midfield as we honor representatives of our military and first responders. President Mitch Henry, General Rick Boutwell, and Athletic Director Reed Sutton will present them with a helmet. Representing the police, Montgomery Police Chief James N. Boyce. Representing the Fire Department, Montgomery Fire Rescue Assistant Chief Craig J. Carr. Representing the military, Lieutenant Colonel Stephen Fancy. Joining our captains today are alumni from the Faulkner football program: Justin Bennett, Blake Boren, Jordan Cagle, Faulkner Hall of Famer Brandon Cheatham, John Cooper, Cody Davis, Alex Dunn, Harrison Gore, Ryan Fox, Sam Jackson, Ben Kissinger, Chuck Knapp, Skylar Mayo, Charlie Morris, Taneo Mose, Todd Oliver, Scotty Pennington, Tucker Smith, DeAndre Spence, Mitchell Thornton, Charles Lee Waller, and David Woodison. Captains for today's game, first of all, the Campbellsville Tigers, number 1, Darius Willis, number 10, Trey Bass, number 48, Ellis Reed, and number 57, Quez Washington. For the Faulkner Eagles, number 4, Darian Riggs, number 5, Deuce Marshall, number 6, Devin Townsend, the benchmate, Matthew Witherspoon, and number 99, Miles Boyd. Faulkner's game captains are joined in spirit by the late John Mark Stallings, the son of former Alabama head coach Gene Stallings, and a permanent honorary Eagles captain since 2010. Through the spirit and loving way he lived his life, John Mark impacted thousands. Our field is named after him, and a statue of Johnny and his pop is located just inside the gates.
Nice job being captain today. My name is David Riddle. Raleigh Young umpire, also joined by Police Chief Mr. Grayboys and Assistant Fire Chief Carr. There's heads, there's tails. What's your call? Look at the tails. Roll up Lieutenant Colonel Beasley, flip the coin. Hit the ground. Faulkner will win its off to defer. Campbellsville will receive the opening kickoff.
I want to welcome you live to Billy D. Hillier Stadium at the campus of Faulkner University for this, the final home game of the season for the first year of the Dane Brown era here at Faulkner. Jeremy Smith alongside David Turner, our stats researcher, with us in the booth today. Jackson Parker bringing you all of the action. Shout out to Jacob Schaefer, our producer, and Michael Johnston, our cameraman, the FSN crew here on homecoming. The Eagles black with the blue helmets doing the run through. Campbellsville, you'll see here in just a moment, white jerseys, maroon pants, white helmets, ready to rock. That is the Eli Gold uniform descriptor for you. So, Faulkner in at 4-4 overall on the season. 1 win away from guaranteeing itself a non-losing season, 2 wins from a winning season. Campbellsville off of its first loss of the year. They lost last week. Scored a touchdown with 4 seconds to go to cut it to 35-33 against the Cumberland Phoenix. Failed the 2-point conversion attempt, lost the game. 6-1. Still in great position for an at-large, but they need to handle their business. They're still in great position to win the league, potentially. Yeah. But if you want to leave yourself in position to win the league and potentially have an at-large if you need it, you don't really want to take a second loss, even as good as this league is. And so for Campbellsville, it's about keeping everything in front of you. For Faulkner, it's about building the next step here today.
Yeah, and Campbellsville is in leave no doubt territory here, which is a dangerous place to find yourself for this Faulkner Eagles here this afternoon. Campbellsville, 2 games left. They have Bethel on the schedule and then Georgetown to close out their regular season tilt. And as you said, they are looking to cement themselves within that playoff radar for sure. And this is a dangerous team offensively with the passing game and the running game here coming in to the bill this afternoon.
Anticipated starters on the offensive side of the ball for the Campbellsville Tigers. Quarterback number 11, Jet Engel. In the backfield, number 88, Jack Busey, and number 10, Trey Bass. The receiving core, number 12, TJ Peaks, number 2, Ashton Walker, number 22, Karan Taylor, and number 8, Roland Hazard Jr. Across the offensive line, number 77, Anquan Evans, number 57, Marquez Washington, number 61, Dalton Peets, number 74, Buster Overstreet, and number 78, Dane Montgomery. The starters for the Faulkner defense, David Turner.
Presumed starters for the Eagles at that defensive line. The one defensive end will be number 40, Kenneth Johnson, the 6'2 junior. Then number 90, Desmond Crenshaw, will be a defensive tackle. This 5'11 sophomore. Other defensive tackle, number 99, Miles Boyd, the 5'10 senior. Number 16, A.J. Eloze, will be the other defensive end. Linebacking core will consist of number 4, Elisha McNeil, number 20, R.J. Randolph, and number 15, Rod Ivy. The defensive backfield, we'll see in those 2 safety spots, number 2, Elijah Short, and Caleb Williams, number 1. Cornerbacks will be number 5, Cade Horton, and number 34, Jahaziel Hooks. Drive starts at the 25 for the Tigers here this afternoon. First possession. See what this offense has in store for the Eagles.
Engel will work out of the gun, take the snap, fake the toss left, has a man down the seam, and he overshot him. And fortunately for Faulkner, that was a little bit of an overthrow because he had 4 steps on the closest defender.
TJ Peaks absolutely wide open downfield. And this is a team in Campbellsville that throws the ball a good little bit. 211 attempts coming into this game here for Ingle on the season. Almost 2,000 yards of passing and 20 touchdowns on the season.
2 receivers to the right here. Going to have a tight end to the left. Working out of the gun. Takes the snap, fakes the give, throws the screen, look right. And a nice tackle in space there to make that 3rd and long.
I believe that was number 8 in on the tackle, Andre Smiley on that one. And that throw a little high, otherwise possibly could have gotten a little more out of it. But as it sits, it's now 3rd and 7 for the Tiger offense.
Ball on the 28-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. White hat blows the whistle. 14-17 is showing on the game clock. 1 football goes out, another football comes in. There's the snap, drops, 3rd and 8, looks down the field, pressure in his face, finds his man, made the catch, turns upfield, and they'll turn a busted play and a near sack into a 1st down.
It's a great job by Ingle letting that pressure got to him, but not rushing, still getting a good throw off, even though it was off the back foot, off balance, everything else. And then the receiver makes him look good on the catch.
Ball's on the 38-yard line, 1st down and 10. Gain of 10 on that play. Working out of the gun. He'll look right, hit him on the swing pass out, blocked well, makes the surge, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. 62, nope, there is a flag. 62-yard catch and run, but there's a flag at midfield in the area of a hold.
It's Trey Bass on the reception, and it is a hold.
So the penalty will back Campbellsville up.
Seemingly from the 49 is where the flag was. We'll see how far back they go with it.
Ball on the 39 as Campbellsville will have 1st and 9. Twins to the left, Twins to the right. Man in motion around behind the quarterback, and he fumbled the ball.
He tried to go with a little shovel pass, receiver not paying attention to it, and then luckily.
Did they go incomplete? Yeah. So, no, they go tackle, force fumble, loss of 1, or did they just say incomplete there?
It was
incomplete.
incomplete.
There it is. Incomplete pass on the shovel attempt, 2nd and 9.
I'd say it was a forward pass, but it all depends on
what the ref saw.
Right.
4 receivers out of the gun. Fakes the give, sets, fires down the field, has a man, dropped it in the bucket, and he couldn't catch it. Little behind him, maybe, but a catchable ball.
Yeah, that was 100% catchable. That was Ronald Hazard Jr. there, the leading receiver for the Tigers. Just unable to bring that one in on a – it was a little off, but still a pretty good throw downfield.
3rd and 9. Faulkner has survived two shots on deep throws and a 62-yard catch and run called back by a penalty. Can they get themselves off the field on 3rd down here? There's the snap, drops, offsides, free play, finds his man, and a 1st down. So they will decline the offside penalty as the ball gets inside the 25-yard line.
I believe that's Dimitri Bose on the catch, number 83 for Campbellsville.
Ball up to the 23. So 3rd down efficiency is really high right now for the Campbellsville Tigers. Twins to the left, 1 to the right. Pistol look. Takes the snap. There's the give. They'll stack him up, and he still drives his feet forward up to about the 21-yard line. Second and 8, rather.
A strong run for Bass. They're listed at 5'9", 195 pounds. But you see the power drive that he has in those legs. Took a while for those defensive linemen to get him down to the ground.
Takes the snap, fakes the give, surveys, fires, has a man. Did he get a foot down? He did catch it, it appears.
Say he did. Touchdown. And a flag.
We'll see what the flag is.
It's TJ Peaks on the reception in the end zone.
Whitehead. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Campbellsville enforced on the kickoff. So it is on Peaks, the man who caught the ball.
Kick is up and good. And that'll get us on the scoreboard. 7-0 is the Tiger lead here with 11:46 remaining in the first quarter. This is Faulkner Sports Network.
Back here live at Billy D. Hillier Stadium on the campus of Faulkner University. 7-0 Campbellsville lead, and the Tigers will kick the ball away. The penalty enforced on the kickoff means they will kick from the 20-yard line. That one's sent deep. Knuckles caught inside the 10-yard line. A really strong kick there. Return is up to about the 30, and they'll drive him backwards. So Faulkner at the 30-yard line to start this possession.
See if the Eagle offense has any kind of response out of it here early on in this one.
Empty backfield for Deuce Marshall, but if Deuce Marshall's back there, is the backfield ever empty? 5 receivers in the formation. Man in motion from the near to the far. I believe that's going to be Gage Mims wearing 44 today. There's the snap, looks, fires. It is Gage Mims. No gain. Faulkner offense. It's Deuce Marshall at quarterback. The anticipated starter at running back, at least on our 2 deep, was Robin Harris. No running back out there for this first play. Gage Mims at the tight end spot. Kentrell Borden, Darian Riggs, and Davian Liddell are the receivers. Front line, Morris Jackson, Bree Blackman, Cam Wilkerson, Christian Boyd, and Maddox Dowling. That's the 2 deep given to us. Man in the backfield does appear to be Robin Harris. Takes the snap, looks, fires it to Harris on a swing look, breaks the first tackle and surges near the sticks to make it 3rd and manageable. Up to the 37-yard line is where they say he stepped out.
Quickly hit you with the Campbellsville projected starters here. Defensive line, number 97, Dawson Carson. Number 91, Alan Parrish. Other defensive end, number 55, Jay Arnold. Across the front. Robin Harris up and over. Appears to have the first down, but a flag on the far side of the field.
Holding against Faulkner, so it's going to be significant penalty here. Now you're looking at 3rd and 13.
Linebacking core for Campbellsville. 4 of those, number 41, Chase Maynard, number 33, Tyler Ballard, number 48, Ellis Reed, and number 15, Christian Davis. Defensive backfield, number 0, Aaron Cyrus, number 19, C.J. Cutliff. Safeties, number 28, Jared Johnson, and number 3, D.Q. Brown.
Trips to the right, takes a snap, drops, pressure in his face, rolls right, looking downfield, dumps it off Gage Mims. He's hit at the 35-yard line, and on 4th and 5, Faulkner will punt it away. Braxton Berry's been really good this year. He'll have to roll to his right to punt that one, and it hits.
That hit
a Faulkner player, I
Faulkner,
think.
So it's going to be dead.
Right
Should
where
be
it
dead
hit.
at the 35.
Yeah, it'll be 32-yard lines where they drop the beanbag to say that it hit the Faulkner gunner. Ball on the 32 where Campbellsville will start this possession. Had a couple misfires, but otherwise largely very sharp in their first possession of the game today. 9:24 to go in the first quarter. Empty backfield for Engel. Takes a snap, drops, looks, fires, hits his man, wrapped him up and dropped him at the point of attack there. 37-yard line, a gain of 5. Twins to the right.
Second down and 5 from the 37-yard line.
2 tight ends. 1 back. Fakes the give. Throws it to a tight end on the right side. Breaks the first tackle. And gets beyond the sticks for the first down. Up to about the 46-yard line.
Brock Scholes on the catch. Redshirt sophomore from Louisville, Kentucky.
Two receivers to the left, 2 tight ends to the right. Fakes the give. Nope, he does give it, and he'll go around the corner. He's got a blocker in front. Now he's got some running room. Cuts back, makes a one-man miss, and thrown down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. It's a nice long run for number 10, it appears to be. And that would be Antonio Trey Bass. So ball up to the 18.
Bass, the leading rusher for this team, over 700 yards rushing coming into the ball game, averaging 8.2 yards per carry. That's a pretty good average. You'll stick with that if you can get it.
2 receivers in the formation. Pistol look now. Snap, give. Nope, he faked it. He'll throw it over the middle, and he's got his man on a post route, and it's a touchdown. That's number 8 that caught the ball. That's going to be Roland Hazard Jr., the senior out of Escondido, California, and it's 13-0 Campbellsville. Extra point pending. And they'll go for two here. Haven't seen an official signal. Saw one come in and blow it dead. We're short of the goal line. 13-0 Faulkner trailing here. Campbellsville kicks it away in a moment. FSN.
Faulkner students, be sure to sign up for the Guardian Credit Union money drop after the game. You get your wristband at the Guardian tent located near the entrance. Students must secure their wristband by the end of the third quarter to have your chance to catch some cash, courtesy of our friends at Guardian Credit Union.
That one sent deep and out of the back of the end zone. Working out of the 20 or off of the 25-yard line from the right hash here. Twins to the left, one to the right. Tight end to the left. Pistol lug. Marshall taking the snap, looks, now the other way. Now he'll tuck it and go and slide down. Gained a couple. 2nd and 8 now from the 27-yard line. 7-11 and counting to go in the opening quarter of play. Faulkner just looking for something positive.
Tried to look off the defensive back on the far side of the field, but then when he shifted his eyes back over there, that did not work, and then Marshall had to look for any space to run. Picks up a couple of yards.
There's the give. Nope, keeps it himself off the fake, and he'll get across the 30 to the 31-yard line. So 3rd and 4.
Campbellsville pretty sound defensively up front on that RPO look from the Eagles. And obviously with Marshall back there in that spot, you've got to watch out for that heavily.
Takes the snap, drops, looks, fires, high, incomplete. Faulkner's going to punt.
Pass was intended for number 0, which is Davian Liddell. Thrown high and unable to grab it. So Braxton Berry will get his 2nd punt off for the day.
Return man back inside his own 30. There's the snap. Berry's got to tuck it and go with it. They got it around the personal protectors, and Berry said, well, I see a lane. and he took off and got the first down.
It's a great job by Barry just recognizing that, seeing it, following the hole that opened up, getting enough for a first down, keeping the Eagle offense on the field.
Yeah, it's one of those little things. You got a guy that's averaging over 40 yards a punt and has been really, really good all year. You don't think about the idea of can he run with it.
Yeah.
His punters so rarely do it. They actually look pretty swift-footed with the ball in his hand there. There's a toss. Now going back. Deuce Marshall wants to throw it. Got to throw out of pressure. Finds his man. Oh, the trickery. Works left now through a tackler and gets up to the 40-yard line. 4 different players touched the ball on that play, and it was nearly a sack in the backfield, and Deuce Marshall hit his man.
Kentrell Borden downfield caught the pass.
Well, and the key, I thought, for Borden was working back to the ball there.
Had to. There was too much pressure on Marshall. Everybody in his face after the 4 different people touching the football in the backfield, then had to get the ball out of his hands. Great recognition by Borden there coming back to the football.
Fakes the give, steps up, flips it too high, incomplete. Second and 10 now. Marshall under fire here early on. There's the snap, the give, right guard. Nice hard yards for Styles Hughes. Up to the 32-yard line.
Was big run on second down for Hughes, making it now 3rd and short for the Eagles.
And you're down 13-0, and you're 4-down territory here at the 33. They got to change the down marker. It is 3rd down. There it goes. There's the snap. Fakes the give, keeps it himself. First down and a little more. Protect the football, Deuce. Driving the pile forward, and now the help comes and pushes him a little bit more. Up to the 18-yard line, and Deuce Marshall makes it happen with his legs.
Good run, picking up the first down. Offensive line comes in, helps him pick up about 5 more yards on the push end of that run.
3 receivers. It is the last home game for these seniors. They'd love to end it with some fire. And you saw that in the Styles Hughes run. And then who knows if Deuce Marshall will return for that last year of eligibility or not. This could well be his last one. He flips it over the top and incomplete. Last chance to make memories on your home field for those guys.
Be a good memory of that last one, getting a W against a highly ranked team.
Yeah. 13-0 is the lead for Campbellsville right now. Faulkner showing life on this drive. But 2nd and long here. 4 receivers, 1 back. It's Harris that flanks Marshall. Drops, looks, throws it short. Did he come back and make the catch? They say no. Davian Liddell couldn't quite get his hands underneath the ball. 3rd and 10 now. Third and 10 from the 18-yard line. Three receivers to the right. Nothing left except Harris, the back, to the left of Marshall. Gage Mims is the tight end on that side. Drops, looks, rolls toward the protection, trying to turn the corner, stiff arms the man, and then throws it out. Crowd wanted a roughing the passer as they felt like Marshall was pushed after he was already out of bounds.
It is now 4th and 10. They'll send the field goal unit out.
Huff on to kick. 35-yard attempt here. Barry will hold. A lot of movement up front. If it's Campbellsville, it's a 30-yard attempt. If it's Faulkner, it's a 40-yard attempt. So 4th and 5 now. Huff and company will walk up 5 yards and get ready to try it again. Snap, hold, kick, up, and good. Jacob Huff gets Faulkner on the board with 2:28 to go in the first quarter. Eagles down 13-3, Faulkner Sports Network.
Make sure to stick around at halftime for the band performance and the homecoming ceremony. Number 83, Jacob Huff to kick off for Faulkner.
Huff will kick it away here. Faulkner on the board.
Back deep for Campbellsville, number 2, Ashton Baker, and number 17, Sean Pritchard.
Huff, squib kick, fielded at about the 27-yard line. And he'll go down to about the 37 where he's dropped.
Kick return by Jack Bussey.
Upman does a good job returning that kick, fielding it, getting a few yards out of it. Drive's going to start. They're going to actually mark it at the 36.
So from the 36, Jet Engel goes back to work. 4 receivers in a back. Takes the snap. There's the give. Stood up, and he loses 2 yards on the play.
James Smith on the carry, number 25.
Matthew Witherspoon, the first man there, the linebacker from Demopolis, Alabama.
Loss of 2 brings up second down and 12.
Takes the snap. There's the give. No, he fakes the give. Defender read it and tried to come back, lost his footing. Might be a pick if he had been able to keep it, but a nice job reading the quarterback on that one.
Ball underthrown, pressure by Desmond Crenshaw. Getting after Engel on the throw.
Jumped but got back before the snap, so no flag here. Engel trying to get a free 5 out of that snap count. Takes the snap, drops pressure in his face, dumps it off on that screen look. Tries to make a man miss and does. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage and a couple more, but that's it. And presumably the punt unit coming on the field for Campbellsville for the first time today.
A.J. Losey on the tackle for the Eagles, ending that drive for the Tigers. After getting points on their last drive, see if the Eagles can keep that one up, keep that trend going. Still a minute remaining here in the first quarter.
He'll get that punt up. It's a good one. Drives the return man all the way back, and then it takes a Faulkner bounce, and it'll settle right around the 18-yard line. So Faulkner back at its own 18 to start this possession, but the defense gets its first stop of the day.
24-yard punt, no return.
Three receivers to the right, two to the left as Marshall comes out with an empty backfield. Fires it over the middle, caught, and a first down. Acrobatic catch.
Darian Riggs snags that one out of the air, throws behind him somehow.
Yeah, he got hit hard and landed awkwardly, and he is not okay here. But he held on and got the first down. Now, trainer's out to check on Darian Riggs. He's been one of the best yak yardage threats for this Faulkner team. Entering the day,
Eagles' leading receiver.
Has been Deuce Marshall's favorite target since Marshall moved to the quarterback position.
Gets up with a little bit of help, jogs off the field. So good news there for the Eagles and that main receiver moving forward.
317 yards, 4 touchdowns on 15 catches on the year for Darian Riggs. Staying with an empty look here. Deuce Marshall working out of the gun. Rolls away from the pressure. Looks downfield. He'll have to hold on to it, and he was already out of bounds when he got hit, but it wasn't late. It does push him a little further toward the sideline. He got a little bit out of it, depending on where they say he stepped out. No, they're going to put him right back at the line of scrimmage at the 30.
Second down and 10.
That'll get us to the end of the first. 13-3 Campbellsville leads. Faulkner Sports Network.
It's time to recognize all our future Eagles. This time we'd like to ask that all prospective Eagle football players, cheerleaders, and band members please stand while the Faulkner family welcomes you to Billy D. Hillier Stadium. Welcome to Faulkner, and never fail.
Four receivers in the formation here on 2nd and 10. Marshall out of the gun through one quarter. The leading rusher in terms of average yards per carry is the punter Braxton Berry. which is an interesting stat. Jackson Parker says, my guess is it's probably the first time in history that the punter has led in average rushing. Maybe not just this program.
Yeah.
So Barry with a 10-yard scramble to convert a first down that kept the drive alive, that got Faulkner its first points of the day. They need something special right here on 3rd down and 8 to keep this drive moving. 4 receivers. Marshall out of the gun. Drops, looks, steps up, throws over the middle, finds Gage Mims for the first down.
Great job again, Gage Mims coming back a little bit to the throw, still beyond the markers, gets a first down for the Eagles at the 44.
Well, and I'll tell you, listen, you see these things when you watch them live. It's one of those things, it's not going to show up in a stat sheet, but it shows up in tape. Deuce Marshall navigating the pocket, climbing the pocket, avoiding pressure in the pocket. A year ago, he's bailing out early and losing sight of his receivers, and now he's working the pocket for a guy who wasn't repping quarterback for half the season. Pretty remarkable. He'll fake the give and work right and lower his head and get a couple of yards on first down. Up to the 48-yard line, maybe the 47. So it'll make it 2nd and 7. Four receivers. Marshall works out of the gun. Takes a snap, drops, looks, throws, finds. That's Riggs. Breaks the first tackle. Got some room to run. We told you he was a yak threat. And Darian Riggs all the way down to the 21-yard line, tackled out of bounds. So add more to it.
Flag from the middle of the field back over, but that was a great downfield block. It's Devin Townsend on the block downfield.
So add to it. The penalty is going to get Faulkner all the way down inside the 20 to just shy of the 10-yard line.
First and 10 from the 11-yard line.
So can get a first down without the touchdown.
Two receivers right, one left. Harris is behind Marshall. The tight end Mims to the right. Looks, flips it up, one-on-one. Found his man on the back shoulder fade. Touchdown, Faulkner. Marshall connects with Devin Townsend. Thank you for making the block.
Yeah.
Here's your reward.
That was a great throw by Deuce Marshall, going that back shoulder throw right up against the sideline. Good timing for him to turn it, for Townsend, turn around, catch that football, and then have the wherewithal to get the foot down.
It's the first touchdown of the season for Devin Townsend. May well be. It's the first at Faulkner, I believe, for the junior.
Go for two with an offset formation. Doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, and you like the gamble and the swinging gate, but also get your extra point there and be down 3.
Yeah.
You kind of like that too, you know. So 13-9, Faulkner has made it a ball game. We'll see if the defense can hold serve on the other side. This is Faulkner Sports Network.
Students, free t-shirts, sweatshirts given away at the SGA table near the entrance. Free sweatshirts for all students.
Ball Fielded at about the 11-yard line. Return up to the 25. Bounces it out to the 30, 35. Shakes the man. Jacob Huff able to make the shoestring tackle.
Ashton Aker, the return man.
It's never good when your kicker has to make the tackle, but it's good when he can. Jacob Huff.
It's kind of like your punter in the rushing yards.
Jacob Huff got juked out of his shoes, but he stayed with it and was able to make the shoestring tackle. Ball at the 45. Great field position for Campbellsville. Swing pass out to the left. 5, 10, 15 yards, 20 yards, 25 yards on first down. Give him 26 up to the 29.
First down, Campbellsville. First and 10 for Campbellsville for Faulkner, 29-yard line.
Trips to the right, one to the left. Or twins to the left, rather. Out of the gun, drops. Engel climbs the pocket, fires, finds his man underneath, and down across the 20-yard line near first down yardage. So make it 2nd and 1 here. And boy, Campbellsville's come out firing quick on the first 2 plays of this drive.
I have Jason Pritchard on the reception, freshman receiver from Lakeland, Florida.
Three in tight to the formation to the right. There's the give to the back over left guard, and he'll get first down yardage easily inside the 15-yard line. Or spot him dead on the 15. Engel awaits the snap.
Bass right up the middle.
And an easy touchdown run for Bass there. Gap opened up, and Bass, 15-yard touchdown run. Campbellsville didn't need much, 4 plays. They're right back into a 2-possession lead, 19-9 with the extra point pending.
4 carries for Bass, 58 yards, so improving upon his already stellar 8-yard per carry average, averaging about 14 yards per carry right now.
Hold, kick, up, and good. 20-9, Campbellsville leads. Faulkner Sports Network. Ball teed up on the 35-yard line. Campbellsville ready to kick it away. Up by 11. They needed just 4 plays to answer the Faulkner touchdown drive. That one's sent deep and into the end zone, and Faulkner will take the touchback. Ball on the left hash here for Faulkner. as they start this drive on the 25 with 10:15 to go in the second quarter. 3 receivers in the formation. Styles Hughes is the back. Deuce Marshall out of the gun. Takes the snap. There's the give. He'll try the middle, pick up a couple. Give him the 27. Make it 2nd and 8. Twins left, Twins right. Marshall working out of the gun. Drops, looks, oh my, had no time. 97 came as a free rusher on that one.
Yeah, Dawson Carson unblocked right to the quarterback. Able to take him down behind, of course, the line of scrimmage on the sack. Now 3rd down and long for the Eagle offense.
Yeah, make it 3rd and 15 here from their own 20. Four receivers. Marshall will go out of the gun. Hughes is with him. Drops, looks, dumps it off to Hughes. He juggles it and then drops, and so he'll lose 3 more. And Faulkner will punt it away.
Blocking was there for a decent pickup anyway. Just lost his footing coming out of the backfield and then to the turf. Ball's dead there.
Barry awaits the snap. Under pressure, gets that one off, and it's going to take a good bounce. Still rolling, and they'll down it at about the 37-yard line. Make it 37 and a half or so.
46-yard punt, no return. 1st and 10 for Campbellsville.
And that's about 46 on the punt.
It's like SEC style.
38-yard line.
So Engle and the Tiger offense will start at the 38-yard line and see if they can respond again with another touchdown.
Tight end to the right. 4 receivers in the formation, and Engle out of the gun. There's the jet touch pass. Turns the corner up to the 43-yard line, and he'll go down there. So, number 27, Jeremy Smith, the 5'7" freshman out of Smyrna, Tennessee, on the catch. Up to the 43-yard line. Fakes the give, looks downfield, has a man, incomplete.
Pass intended for Hazard. He was bracketed by 2 defensive backs down the field. Safeties or cornerbacks up in bump and run coverage, looks like here.
Everything tight on 3rd and 5. Takes a snap, rolls, throws, caught, and
but short of the first down marker, so to
45.
The 45. Aker on the reception. It's going to be 4th and about 3.
Will the offense stay on the field here? No, they're going to punt it away. 6:50 and counting. He'll roll right, looks on the fake punt, throws it, caught. So, Campbellsville keeps the offense on the field.
Schultz on the catch, number 85.
Arturo Lopez on the throw. Lopez from Carlisle, Kentucky. So, Jen Engel brings the offense back out with 6:11 to go in the second quarter. Football down on the 36-yard line.
Saw the Eagles throw a little trickeration in there early in the first quarter on the reverse pass downfield. Tigers return suit here on the punt fake.
Shakes a tackler
run.
and another one, and then spins off another one. Oh, my goodness.
It's Trey Bass yet again.
Trey Bass, the transfer from Western Kentucky, ran quite literally through 4 different defenders on that play.
Up to 74 yards on the ground here in this one this afternoon with still over 5 minutes remaining in the first half.
Engel, there's the give. He'll go left side this time. Looks like number 25, James Smith on the carry.
James Smith on the carry. Tackle made by Caleb Williams. Gain of about 1, brings up second down and 9.
Twins to the left, 2 more to the right. He's got a tight end to the left. Smith in motion across the face, fakes the give, throws it to the tight end, and he'll get down to the 11-yard line. That's just shy of the sticks.
Again, good block downfield by the receiver, Roland Hazard, opening up the space for the run, getting them close to the first down marker. It's going to be third and about a yard here.
Everything in tight. Over right guard to the 10-yard line.
First down for Campbellsville. So the tush push is effective here on this one.
First down and goal for Campbellsville on the 10-yard line.
To the left, 1 to the right. Man out of the gun. There's the snap, drops, looks, flips it up, incomplete.
Corners and bump and run coverage on that one, and that was a great job defensively by Cade Horton. Right in the receiver's face and then able to get his head around to defend the pass. Keep any flags from even thinking about appearing.
There's an injured player on the field.
Injured Tiger offensive lineman down on the field, and while they're tending to him, we'll take a break. This is the Faulkner Sports Network.
Injured player for Campbellsville, number 74, Buster Overstreet. Second down and goal from the 10 for Campbellsville.
Pistol look here. Good to see Buster Overstreet up and headed off the field largely on his own power there. Swings it out left, Trey Bass. And did he step out or did he get in? He got in, touchdown. So Campbellsville up 26-9.
Touchdown, Campbellsville.
Extra point on the way.
Trey Bass, again, his second touchdown on the afternoon. Now 84 yards rushing.
Extra point up. And good. Campbellsville leads 27-9, Faulkner Sports Network.
The score with 2:52 remaining in the second quarter. Campbellsville 27, Faulkner 9. Remember to stick around at halftime for the band performance and the homecoming ceremony. And Faulkner students, be sure to sign up for the Guardian Credit Union money drop after the game and get your wristband at the Guardian tent located near the entrance. Students must secure their wristbands by the end of the third quarter to have your chance to catch some cash, courtesy of our friends at Guardian Credit Union.
Ball teed up on the 35. Sent deep. Out of the end zone. And Faulkner will take over. 2:52 to go, 3 timeouts. Needing an answer. This thing was 13-9 just a little bit ago. Pistol look here. Snap, fakes the give, rolls right. Somebody to meet him there. Nowhere to go. Marshall loses one to the 24.
Marshall struggled to have time to look downfield here for the bulk of this one. Campbellsville doing a good job of getting pressure in the face of Marshall.
Four receivers. Marshall takes a snap, drops, looks, throws, complete. He'll turn, head upfield, get a little closer to the sticks, make it 3rd and about 3 here.
Kentrell Borden on the reception. You're right, good job making it now 3rd and manageable for the Eagles here on offense.
There's the 2-minute timeout. Let's take it with them, Faulkner Sports Network. Ball on the 33, 3rd and about 3. Five receivers. Marshall out of the gun. Takes a snap, fires, caught! Great diving catch by Darian Riggs.
It was good recognition by Marshall, too. Outside rusher, nobody touched him. Just take the quick check downs, quick slant route. Easy catch, now 1st down. You can keep going here as the clock stops to set the chains back up.
Ball at the 40, 150 and counting. Faulkner still with all 3 timeouts. 4 receivers. Takes the snap, there's the give. Cuts back, Robin Harris with a lane. Across midfield to the 48-yard line. Four receivers. There's the give, and he's dropped at the 49-yard line.
That first timeout is going to have to come. That was stopped by number 55 and 48 of Campbellsville. 55 is Jay Arnold, and 48, Ellis Reed.
Resetting the game clock to 1:19.
It was still running. It was already under a minute, so 20 seconds had run off in the meantime.
Ball on the 49. Four receivers, 3 to the left. Marshall takes the snap, throws it high. Styles Hughes did all he could to catch it, and that just left him hung out to take that shot. And they go backwards to the 44, coming out of a timeout. Not the execution you wanted there.
Well, it was a great job defensively at Campbellsville. Marshall had to throw the ball over the defender, and that, just like you said, hung Styles Hughes out to dry right there, and took a big hit after he made the catch. In that situation, you almost might be better off just knocking the football down.
If you're sure it's forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that one was so sideways that, he may well have thought it was a lateral.
So now you burn the second timeout. Minute 12 remaining in the half.
So just 7 seconds, and now the problem is, no, it was Campbellsville that took that timeout.
Right, yeah.
So now Campbellsville gets a stop here, and they've got some time to play with. And we've seen they don't need much when they're clicking.
And you're 3rd and 16, 17.
Yeah, a long way here. Back at their own 44-yard line. They need the 38 on the other side. Marshall takes a snap, drops, pressure in his face, rolls. Got to get rid of it, throws back across his body, incomplete, and the punt unit will come onto the field. So a drive that started so promisingly will end with a Braxton Berry punt here, presumably. Punt unit now headed onto the field.
3rd and 16. You obviously don't want to give up the possession, but given this game clock and situation right now, you want to just hand the football off, burn some clock, at least make Campbellsville use another timeout to stop the clock.
Yeah, trying to get down there, down 2 scores or 3 scores, down 18, trying to answer, but no luck here. Now Braxton Berry punts it right into the line. It'll be scooped up, and he will cut back. And that was disastrous for Faulkner.
Aaron Cyrus on the return after picking it up.
Tackled by Andre Smiley along with R.J. Randolph.
And the punt wasn't necessarily blocked. It was just off of your up man and a couple of rushers coming in.
Now Campbellsville gets to set up on the 33.
Just under 50 seconds.
Swing pass out to the left. He's got a seam. He'll get all the way down, still fighting inside the 20, inside to the 16-yard line.
I believe that was Ashton Aker on the catch. Deep to the end zone, over the middle, a touchdown. Right into the hands of the receiver, Caleb Austin. Senior out of Birmingham, Alabama. Puts another 6 on the board for the Tigers. Now 33-9 in the first half.
Extra point pending here, 33-9. Now 34-9. Campbellsville leads, 25 seconds left in the half.
The score 25.2 seconds remaining in the first half. Campbellsville 34, Faulkner 9.
Thirty-four to 9. Campbellsville leads Faulkner. That one booted into the end zone.
Kickoff is a touchback.
25.2 left for Faulkner, 2 timeouts. I'd imagine you're not going to try to do too much right here and risk.
Yeah, run the football, get in the locker room and talk about some things.
Pistol look here, tying in to the right. Marshall out of the gun. Takes a snap. There's the give. Hughes bounces off the first one and gets up to about the 32-yard line. I'd be surprised if Faulkner snaps it again. 15 seconds to go in the half. Eagles had it 13-9. Look to be getting back into it, but 3 unanswered touchdowns from Campbellsville to end this half. And Faulkner will take it to the locker room down 34-9. We're going to pause just for a moment. We will come back in just a bit, turn the audio back on so that you may take in the halftime, which will include a mass band, the Faulkner Eagle Marching Band, along with about 10 different bands from around the state of Alabama joining with them for the halftime show. Some 400 band members out there for this performance, and then immediately after that, the Faulkner Homecoming Court presentation. We pause just for a moment. Back in a moment on the Faulkner Sports Network.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Dr. Mitch Henry, President of Faulkner University, Dr. Jeff Arrington, Dean of the Alabama Christian College of Arts and Sciences, and Dr. Art Williams, Chairman of the Department of Music, we proudly present the Faulkner University Marching Eagles. Under the field command of Drum Major Miss Brianna Clark and Director of Bands Dr. Robbie Glasgow. Today, we celebrate America's heroes with a mass band featuring students from Alabama Christian Academy, Abbeville High School, Appalachian High School, Ashford High School, Central High School of Coosa County, Cleveland High School, Greenville High School, Highland Home High School, Smith Station High School, Southside High School of Selma, Tallahassee High School, Troup County High School, Wetumpka High School, and Winfield High School. We open our show with an American tribute. Ladies and gentlemen, the Faulkner University Marching Eagles.
Of service song is played, please stand and be recognized.
The Army.
I wish that ring was this big. Yeah. It smells so good. Instead of just like a tiny Hey, they're getting better though. Yes. It was rough for a couple of years.
The Navy. The Air Force. We continue our salute to America's heroes with a medley of Your Grand Old Flag and Yankee Doodle. We close this afternoon's performance with a great medley of America the Beautiful and Battle Hymn of the Republic in an arrangement called a Patriotic Salute. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, our mass band and your Marching Eagles.
Please welcome your 2025-2026 Faulkner University Homecoming Court. Representing the freshman class are Brooks Thomas Busby and Adeline Claire Davis. Brooks Busby is the son of Scott and Christy Busby. He's from Cusata, Alabama, and is majoring in computer engineering. Brooks is a member of Psi Chi Alpha. He's escorted by his mom, Miss Christy Williams Busby. Addie Davis is the daughter of Brian and Jennifer Davis. She's from Brundage, Alabama, and is majoring in criminal justice. Addie is an active member of the University College Ministry, Phi Lambda, and the Eagles cheerleading squad. She's escorted by her father, Mr. Brian Frank Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, Brooks Busby and Addie Davis. Representing the sophomore class are Easton James Albert and Grace Ann Evelyn Rose. Both of our sophomore attendants were unable to be present today due to prior engagements with their athletic teams. Please give them a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, Easton James Albert and Grace Ann Evelyn Rose. Representing the junior class are Lamarion Booker and Christina Martin. Lamarion Booker is the son of Octavia Brooks and Willie Booker. He's from Florence, Alabama, and is majoring in biochemistry. Lamarion is a member of Kappa Sigma Phi and part of the Eagles football team. He is escorted by Miss Brianna Payton. Ellen Martin is the daughter of Keith and Shay Martin. She's from Dothan, Alabama, and is majoring in biology with a pre-med emphasis. Ellen is co-captain of the Eagles cheer team, treasurer of Phi Lambda, a member of Faulkner Student Athlete Leadership Team, and a member of the National Society for Leadership and Success. She's escorted by her father, Mr. Keith Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, Lamarion Booker and Ellen Martin. The first couple representing senior class are Abigail Grace Cleveland and Cole Henry Armstrong. Abigail Cleveland is the daughter of Jeremy and Melanie Cleveland. She's from Prattville, Alabama, and is majoring in health sciences with an emphasis in occupational therapy. Abigail is president of her social club, Psi Chi Alpha, and has worked for Faulkner University Student Admissions Recruitment Team for 3 years, giving tours and attending multiple recruitment trips where she represented the university. After graduation, Abigail has already been accepted to and plans to attend Faulkner University's Occupational Therapy Doctoral Program. She's escorted by her father, Mr. Jeremy Cleveland. Cole Armstrong is the son of Ron and Stacy Armstrong. He's from Phoenix, Arizona, and is majoring in business management. Cole's an active member of Psi Chi Alpha and serves as team captain of the Counter-Strike esports team. After graduation, Cole plans to pursue a management role in business operations. He says that through his time at Faulkner and his internship experience, his leadership, organization, and faith have been strengthened. He is escorted by Miss Kelly Lockwood. Ladies and gentlemen, Abigail Cleveland and Cole Armstrong.
Go!
The next couple, representing the senior class, are Tutu Adegore and Brooklyn Tinsley Oliver. Adetutu is the son of Emmanuel and Gloria Adegoro and Dr. Afangade. He is from Abuja, Nigeria, and is double majoring in biblical studies and computer science. Tutu is an active member of Kappa Sigma Phi, a member of the University Chorus and Faulkner Singers, Alpha Chi Honor Society, the Great Books Council, and serves as the SGA liaison for international studies, or students, I should say. He is also an ACE tutor. In the future, he plans to remain a blessing in God's kingdom and work in both of his chosen fields. Brooklyn Oliver is the daughter of Kyle and Jamie Oliver. She is from Evans, Georgia, and is majoring in health sciences with an emphasis in physician assistant studies and minoring in psychology. Brooklyn is president of Faulkner's Student Government Association, devotional chair of Phi Lambda, a tutor for the ACE, and a member of the Alpha Chi National Honor Society, Alpha Chi National Honor Society, the Great Books Honors Program, the Health Sciences Undergraduate Program, and the Science Department Student Liaison Team. She is also involved in the landmark Church of Christ College Ministry. After graduation, Brooklyn plans to attend Faulkner University's College of Health Sciences for the Physician Assistant Graduate Program. Ladies and gentlemen, Tutu Adegore and Brooklyn Oliver. Next we have Caleb James Ote and Emma Margaret Cagle. Caleb Ote is the son of Melvin and Jania Ote. He is from Wetumpka, Alabama, and is double majoring in biblical studies and computer science with a minor in mathematics. Caleb is the Great Books Honors President, a marching band percussionist and chaplain, an ACE tutor, and a member of the esports team. In the future, he plans to serve the church as a minister while also working as a software engineer. He is escorted by his aunt, Miss Janisha Richardson. Emma Cagle is the daughter of John and Celia Cagle. She is from Richardson, Texas, and is majoring in health sciences on the physical therapy track with a minor in psychology. Emma is an active member of Delta Xi Omega, serving as the 2025 Jamboree Coordinator. She is also in the Great Books Honors Program and completing a Great Books Honors thesis. Additionally, she serves as the supplemental instruction leader for biology as part of the Faulkner Marching Eagles Color Guard, a member of Alpha Chi National Honor Society, and serves on the Science Department peer mentoring team. In the future, she plans to attend graduate school to earn her doctorate in physical therapy and follow God wherever he leads her. She is escorted by her parents, John and Celia Cagle. Ladies and gentlemen, Caleb Ote and Emma Cagle. Last, but certainly not least, we have Daniel Tyler Mills and Martha Christina Perez Mendez. Ty Mills is the son of Danny and Heather Mills. He is from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and is majoring in health science with an emphasis in physical therapy. Ty is an active member of Epsilon Phi Upsilon, where he serves as president and a former member of the Faulkner baseball team from 2022 through 24. He is also active in the University College Ministry. In the future, he plans to attend physical therapy school after graduation. He is escorted by his mom, Miss Heather Mills. Martha Mendez is the daughter of Santiago Perez and Teresa Mendez. She's from Athens, Alabama, and is majoring in accounting with a minor in biblical studies. Martha, an active member of the cross-country team, serves as the devotional chair for Delta Xi Omega, and is the manager of the women's soccer team. In the future, she plans to pursue goals that align with both her professional and personal passions. Professionally, her goal is to obtain her CPA license and continue developing her career as a tax accountant at PGES accounting firm, where she hopes to gain deeper experience and greater responsibility. Personally, she plans to stay connected to the sport she loves by assisting as a cross-country coach and challenging herself by completing a full marathon. She is escorted by her sister, Laura Mendez, and cross-country coach, Caleb Kilpatrick. Ladies and gentlemen, Ty Mills and Martha Mendez. Please give a round of applause for all of the representatives on court, and join us in welcoming back President Mitch Henry and his wife, Miss Cindy Henry, and last year's homecoming queen, Miss Jenna Sykes, as they crown this year's new king and queen. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Your 2025-26 Faulkner University homecoming king is Tutu Adegore. And your 2025-2026 Faulkner University homecoming queen is Brooklyn Oliver. Congratulations to Brooklyn and Tutu and their whole court.
Welcome back live, Billy D. Hillier Stadium, campus of Faulkner University. Start of the second half, 34-9 is the lead for Campbellsville. It was an unanswered 21-point run by Campbellsville to end that half. And the numbers is Faulkner with a solid return to start across the 30-yard line. The numbers are what you would think they would be. 15-9 advantage for Campbellsville in first downs. In terms of total offense, it's 294 yards on 31 plays as compared to 161 on 32 plays. So Campbellsville, incredibly efficient. The punter's been on the field twice. One of those was to execute a fake punt throw that ultimately led to another touchdown later in the drive. So Faulkner now trying to get an answer. Make some adjustments here. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. There's the give. Robin Harris around left end. Robin Harris with a strong run across midfield. Lowered the boom and dropped the tackler and then kept going. So Robin Harris with a strong run to start this half.
Good blocking, left side of that line, opening it up for Harris. Good blocking downfield, and then Harris finishes that one out himself, putting that shoulder right into the chest of the defender.
There's the handoff to Harris again as he tries the middle.
Robert Harris on the carry, technical made by Ellis Reed. Gain of 1 brings up second down. Second down and 9.
Out of the gun. Drops, looks, pressure behind him, and incomplete. Honestly, Riggs was well covered. Throwing that away at his feet may have been the best option for Marshall on 3rd and 9 here.
I'm not so sure it wasn't the defender that got to the ball and kind of helped that a little bit. I believe, I can't read the jersey, I believe it was number 3, DQ Brown, on the pressure.
Trips to the right. Marshall out of the gun. Takes the snap and drops. Pressure in his face. Rolls right. Somebody else there to clean it up, and he just has to throw it away out of bounds. And the strong run from Robin Harris will go for naught. Faulkner will have to punt it away. And Barry will send that one deep, and it will get into the end zone. So the touchback will set Campbellsville up to start its first possession of the half.
See if the Tigers still have their foot on the gas here in this second half. Engel been impressive to this point, 16 of 22 for 210 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Trips to the left, one to the right now for Engel. Fakes the give and throws the screen look to the left, and he'll chop up some yards getting near the sticks. That's Oliver's first catch of the game.
You start looking at Campbellsville, they really spread the ball around. Multiple receivers have caught a pass. Leading receiver only has 3 receptions.
Fakes the give and then throws it away there.
11 receivers have caught a pass.
Yeah, out of 17 completions, he's hit 11 different players. That's pretty remarkable. Jed Engel playing point guard out there. Twins to the right. Twins to the left and a tight end. Or one to the left and a tight end. And that one caught. They're going to say
just
enough.
First down, Campbellsville. Ball 30-yard line.
Engel out of the gun.
Everything in tight defensively for the Eagles.
There's the give. He'll work right side and slide down. Gain of a couple.
Trey Bass once again on that carry.
It's into 87 yards now.
Gain of 2 brings up second down and 8 from the 32-yard line.
2nd and 8. Make it 86 yards officially. Fakes the give, throws over the middle, incomplete.
Intended for Caden Thyman. Pass was well behind him.
So set it again, ball from the 32. 3rd down and 8. Takes the snap, drops, surveys, plenty of time. Incomplete. Really good job just hanging in the pocket, plenty of time. Allowed Caden Thyman to get a little separation. He tried to hit him, and good closing speed by the defender there to disrupt it as Thyman turned around and tried to catch that ball.
That ball was actually behind Thyman. If that had been out in front of him, he may still be running.
Yeah.
Had a good step on the defender.
No punter back onto the field. That is Arturo Lopez. He sends a spiraling kick over the head of the return man down at the 17-yard line. So Lopez with a boomer.
Punting by Caleb Williams at the 17-yard line. 51-yard punt, no return.
Ball on the 17 as Marshall sets the offense up. 11:32 to go in the 3rd quarter. The snap, there's the give. Robin Harris right side this time.
Robin Harris on the carry. Tackle play made by Chase Maynard.
You're going to give him the 20, so a gain of 3.
Gain of 3 brings up second down and 7.
Trips to the left, one to the right. Marshall takes the snap, fakes the give, drops. That's Gage Mims, and a first down for Faulkner.
Pass complete to Gage Mims. First down, Eagles.
A curl route from Mims. Good job sitting down in between the coverage. Good quick read by Marshall.
Eagles from the 31-yard line.
That was Mims' 4th catch. He's at 32 yards now. Little option pitch look. Marshall gives it to Harris. Spins through tackles and gets something out of that. It looks like he was going to be stopped at the line. And Robin Harris, tough running, spun his way across the 35 to the 36. Makes it 2nd and about 5.
Brings up second down and 5.
Twins right, one left, and a tight end to the left. There's the snap, the give, and stack up in the middle, nowhere to go.
Absolutely nothing there for Harris. Marcus Bell on the stop, in as well. Dawson Carson, rather, as well in on that stop.
So from the 37, make it 3rd and 8 here. Or from the 38, rather. The give is to Harris again. And Harris will chop his way up to the 38. So previously he was at the 33. Now he's to the 38, and now it's 4th down.
Chase Maynard, along with Jay Arnold on the tackle, brings up 4th down and 3.
So Braxton Berry on to punt again. 8:47 to go in the 3rd. That one scoots down the sideline, checks up somewhere around the 30 and goes out of bounds at the 25.
Another solid punt off the foot of Braxton Berry. Tiger offense 75 yards from pay dirt.
Takes the snap, fakes the give, now throws left. Screen look, blockers in front, spins her out of the first tackle and then wrapped up again. Peak's going to gain a couple, get him up to the 28-yard line, officially a 3-yard gain. There's the give. Right tackle dances through the first wave of defenders and will get brought down. A solid gain again for Bass.
Again, that one you got a good picture just how quick Bass is coming out of the backfield. A few stutter steps and cuts, makes a couple of guys miss and makes a difficult tackling angle. Just a really good run style for Bass, and obviously it's effective.
3rd down and 1 here for Campbellsville. Man in motion across the face, fake the jet, and batted down, nearly picked off.
It's Tank Hill, I believe. Nope. 20, RJ Randolph there, got the penetration, didn't buy it. Good job checking up and then knocking the pass down.
A little frustrated with himself. If he knows if I catch that, that's 6.
Get your wristband at the Guardian tent located near the entrance. Students must secure their wristband by the end of this quarter to have your chance to get some cash courtesy of our friends at Guardian Credit Union.
7:02 left. Lopez on to punt. 7:02 left in the 3rd. Let's be clear there. Fair catch called for and made at about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 for Faulkner. The ball is on 28-yard line.
So Marshall will bring the offense back out. They've popped a couple of impressive runs here in the half. They've made a nice 3rd down completion, but unable to string those plays together. So they've punted twice. This is their third possession of the third quarter. There's the handoff to Styles Hughes, and he'll gain about 3.
Styles Hughes on the carry. Tackle on the play made by Hernan Ortiz. Gain of 3 brings up second down 7. The ball at the 31-yard line.
Marshall out of the gun again.
Marshall changing his protection, saw the linebacker sneaking in, see if he comes in.
Quick give to Styles Hughes.
Styles Hughes on the carry. Tackle on the play made by Ellis Reed.
So Hughes up to the 35, make it 3rd and 3. Nope, move him up to the 36 here. So 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 3 to the 36-yard line.
One back, 4 receivers. There's the snap, drops. The rush off the edge unchecked. He had to get rid of it, and Faulkner will punt again.
There's a linebacker, Christian Davis, on some pressure there, as well as a defensive back coming from the other side. Had free reign to Marshall. Marshall just not time enough to get anything downfield. So 4th down, the Eagles will punt again.
So Barry back on. This will be his 5th punt of the day. Actually 6th. And he had a rush in there as well. Now he's going to have another one as there's somebody
Ball's
block
out.
it and he fumbles it. All he could do was try to make something out of nothing. He had pressure in his face. If he punts that ball, it's blocked
block,
and going
yep.
the other way. So that's going to go down as a rush and a fumble for Braxton Berry, but there wasn't a whole lot else he could do aside from just drop.
Rifle runners, 4 numbers, your last 4 numbers. 2903, 3102, 2904, and 3150. That's 2903, 3102, 2904, 3150.
There's the snap. Engel gives it to Bass. Nope, not Bass. It was rather number 17, Jason Pritchard.
I believe that's number 6, Trenton Cutright, into the ball game at quarterback.
Yeah, so Engel presumably done for the day. Trenton Cutright, redshirt freshman out of Lexington, Kentucky. There's the give. Nope, keeps it, dumps it off to his tight end, and he'll scamper down the sideline and a big gain up to about the 21-yard line.
To Brock Schultz. First down, Campbellsville.
So Cutright, 12-yard gain on his first completion.
Cutright on the season, 7 of 11 in passing attempts, couple of touchdowns.
He'll keep that one himself. He's got a lane and he fumbles it, and Jeremy Smith scoops it up and drives toward the end zone. Offensive fumble can advance as far as I know. If I remember the rule, am I wrong on that? I don't know. But Jeremy Smith saves Faulkner, or saves a Faulkner turnover there.
Didn't think they could, but those things.
No, they put him at the 4 where he picked the
Okay.
ball up.
So those things change more than they should.
There's the fake, dumps it off. Jason Pritchard, ball's out, recovered, touchdown.
Touchdown, Campbellsville on the fumble recovery.
It's a big hit. Almost wondering if the receiver wasn't in the end zone to begin with before the hit came. But as it is, it's a touchdown anyway.
So Faulkner forces 2 fumbles on consecutive plays, and it still ends up in a touchdown, and that tells you about how the day's gone for the Eagles.
It does.
Extra point pending.
40-9, 3:28 remain in the third.
Snap, hold, kick, up, and good. 41-9, Campbellsville, Faulkner Sports Network.
Wristbands from the Guardian Tent to be able to participate in the Guardian Credit Union Money Drop, brought to you by our friends at Guardian Credit Union.
.32 ball game here as Campbellsville has reeled off 28 unanswered points. Kicks it away. Return to the 10, 15, and no further. So the return man there, Intro Borden.
Joe Williams with the big hit there
And
at
he
15.
is still down.
Correction, tackle made by number 20, Miles Wilkes.
Intro Borden
There's an injured player on the field.
very visibly shaken up. Let's pause, Faulkner Sports Network.
Injured player for Faulkner, number 2, Kendrell Borden. Faulkner has the ball first and 10, the ball on 14-yard line.
Trips to the left, one to the right. Give to the new tailback. Is that number 20?
I think so.
Can't tell. 20 is R.J. Randolph.
It's a
So
defensive player. It could be 28.
James Amaker, yeah, number 28. 5'10 junior out of Jacksonville, Florida. Four receivers. Amaker is the back. Marshall takes the snap, drops, looks, fires right at him. 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. Touchdown on the pick six. It's 47-9. Extra point pending.
Miscommunication between quarterback and receiver there. It's where Marshall was throwing. There was no receiver within 5 yards.
Nope. It worked about like a punt return for Campbellsville. He caught it. He had time to survey everything in front of him, and his blockers set up. So an easy touchdown for Caleb Lawrence on the 40-yard return. Kick is up and good. 48-9 is your score, Faulkner Sports Network. 48-9, 2:26 left in the third. Ball sent deep, out of the end zone.
And a flag well after the play.
Yeah. A little extracurricular going on.
Going in the book, so unsportsmanlike. Some type.
Yeah, let's see if it's offsetting. White hat will make the announcement. They said number 26 of Campbellsville, that's Isaiah Smoke Johnson, and number 9 of Faulkner, which is either Jeremiah Carter or Logan Madison, depending on who was out there at the time. Offsetting penalties. So all that was just to write the names in the book, issue some warnings. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, a back, and Marshall's the quarterback. Snap, give, tries the middle, and he is rejected. Just smacked right at the line of scrimmage.
There's been nothing really up the middle for the Eagles here in this one. If they've gotten anything, any big break that they've had in the running game has come from the outside when they've been able to set it up and beat the pressure coming off the edge.
Marshall takes a snap, drops, looks, throws, incomplete. 3rd down.
Had a defender in his face and another at his feet. One at his feet was number 97. It's Dawson Carson again.
So 3rd and 10 now. Worst part of all this for Faulkner is they're not ticking any time off the clock. Just getting ready to punt it right back. Marshall awaits the snap. Looks and throws, incomplete. Punt unit will come back out on the field.
Intended for Devin Townsend, brings up fourth down.
Barry will kick it away. High snap. Barry's been really good all year. He has had no thing really go his way today. Believe, if I recall, his top 2 long snappers are both hurt. So he's on his 3rd long snapper. He's got pressure coming off the side every single time, and he's doing what he can just to get the ball out of there. So a guy who's, is averaging near 45 yards a punt coming in today, just kicking under duress all day long today, and sometimes running under it. There's the snap. Fakes the give, rolls right, gonna tuck it, keep it himself, and just stood up. Oh, my, Rod Ivy with the hit stick.
Good hit by Ivy. Might make Cutright think about it a little bit next time.
Yeah.
As it is, Engel inserted back into the ball game.
There's the snap, the give, turns the corner. There is nobody there. He's got one man to beat, and he'll be pushed out of bounds, but that's number 23, Josh Traylor, the 5'7" senior out of Midland, Texas, transfer from Kentucky Christian.
Aptly named Josh Traylor. It's a large man running at you.
Career high in tackles now for Nigel Dowdle. (48-9) with 86 seconds left in the third quarter. Actually, I'm sorry, now make it 4 seconds left. I looked at the stats, and they're way behind on our Wi-Fi. There's the snap, the give. Engel back in there at quarterback. The give was to number 27, Jeremy Smith. He'll be tackled at the 22. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Faulkner Sports Network.
That's the end of the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play, the score Campbellsville 48, Faulkner 9.
Second and 9 for Campbellsville. Start the fourth quarter. Engel back out there at quarterback. Pistol look. Snap. Give. Nope. Fake the give. Threw it over the middle. Through the hands of Elisha McNeil, the linebacker on the play. On what was kind of a lazier day on the college football schedule in terms of marquee matchups in the big boys. It's been some interesting results and upset kind of outcomes. Engel throws to the end zone, got a man there, in and out of his hands, and he caught it again, but he was out of bounds.
It's a flag on the far side of the field, I think. Yep.
So it was a free play.
Yep.
They'll get 5 out of it.
Good job by Engel recognizing that. I thought I saw a jump before the snap. Not sure who it was going to be on, but it is on the Eagles.
If you're a college football fan, you're just paying attention to the national landscape. SMU beats Miami and West Virginia beats Houston, and those are your kind of surprising outcomes of the day so far. Four receivers in the formation. Snap, looks, rolls, floats it up, wide open. Jeremy Smith, touchdown.
Little double move with Smith, got the defender to bite, then just wide open into the end zone.
So, 54-9?
No.
Yep.
Yeah, that is right.
You have to keep counting after the 48. So, 54-9. I'd forgotten the math for a moment there. Extra point pending. Kick is up and good. 55-9 is your score, Faulkner Sports Network. Ball to be placed on the tee on the 35. Still 14:40 left in this one. It's 55-9 Campbellsville. This game was 13-9. So 42 unanswered by the Tigers so far. Lopez sends it deep. Out of the end zone again. Ball on the 25. Twins left, tight end to the right. Double tight to the right, actually. Appears Robin Harris is the back. The give is to Harris up the middle. He gets it up to about the 29-yard line. Gain of 4 for Harris. Make it 2nd and 6.
Styles Hughes going to check in at running back spot.
Twins left. Double tight right again. There's the give to Styles Hughes. He'll go around the left side. Styles Hughes drives his legs. First down yardage up to about the 38, 39-yard line. Marshall out of the gun. Flips it left. Had to come back for the ball. Sliding catch made by Damari Whetstone. Freshman out of Lineville, Alabama. There's the handoff. Tries the middle again. He'll get a couple.
So 3rd and 6.
Yeah, 3rd and about 6. If I recall, the Eagles have had one snap in Campbellsville territory in the second half. There's the give. Nowhere to go for Robin Harris. Punter back onto the field here in just a moment.
It's maybe a yard out of the run up in the middle, and that's been a tough sledding for the Eagles on the afternoon, trying to get into the teeth of this Tiger defense.
Ball on the 44. Punt unit back out on the field. That one booted deep. Fielded at the 10. There's a flag. Tackle made right around the 18-yard line.
Tackle was made by Denzel McNeil, number 26 on the kicking team. Blocking the back is the penalty call. So that'll back up the starting position for the drive for Campbellsville.
Twins to the right, one to the left. Pistol look. Cut right appears to be back in there at quarterback. Tight end in motion. There's the snap. Fakes the give, rolls right. Has a seam. Finds it. Makes a man miss. Defender catches up. Cut right with a 30-yard run. Twins to the left, one to the right. There's the snap, the give, test the middle. Nothing doing, driven back. Got a few yards up to the 44.
Good first down run for the Tigers on that one. It's going to be 2nd and 4 or 5.
Two receivers left, one right. Tight end to the left. Cut right side of the gun. Takes the snap. Fakes the give. Finds his man. Turns the corner. First down yardage. That's number 13, Troy Oliver. Junior out of Leander, Texas. Transfer from William Woods University. Oliver with a couple of catches today. That's his third, actually. Our live stats tracking about 5 minutes behind now, so. Four receivers. There's fakes the give, swings it out left.
Caden Thyman on the catch.
Three receivers right, one left. There's the snap, drops, looks, dumps, caught, turns the corner, plenty of room on the bubble screen. In space, makes a man miss, picks up a block, drags tacklers down to the 15-yard line.
And then a flag after the play. Calling a targeting penalty on the field on number 2 of the Eagles. That is Elijah Short. They're going to review it.
Yeah, if it stands, Short would miss first half next week. We don't have the replay in front of us, so we can't comment on is it or is it not. We say next week, but the Eagles are headed into a bye. A long-needed bye.
Yeah. It'll be their final game of the season.
On the road at Cumberland on November the 16th. Eagles, or November the 15th, rather. Eagles last had an off Saturday. No targeting. They waive off the targeting. September the 6th was the last time they had a week off. So going on full 2 months. And I think you can see it right now, the wear and tear taking its toll. A lot of injuries. Takes the snap. The give around left side. Smith gets down to the 8.
Close to a first down. It's going to be 2nd and about 2.
There's the give to Smith again. Lunging toward the end zone. Did he get in?
Yeah, he did.
Touchdown. Smith with the touchdown run. That'll be his 3rd touchdown of the day. The other 2 were receiving. 61-9. If this extra point is good, it's the most points Faulkner has given up since 2023 against Bethel. Jeremy Smith came into the game having scored 1 touchdown. He has got 3 today. Kick is up and good, 62-9 Campbellsville.
7:34 remaining in the fourth quarter. Campbellsville 62, Faulkner 9.
Still 7:34 to go in this one. Lopez to kick it away. Ball sent deep and out of the end zone. Ball on the 25. Four receivers. Eli Moore into the game at quarterback. Here's the snap, fakes the give, throws it out, and caught by number 17, Tyrese Keeler. Wind the clock, say he stayed in bounds. Three receivers. There's the snap, fakes the give, throws it right, incomplete.
Pass is incomplete, intended for Tyrese Kyler. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
So 3rd and about 4. Three receivers left, 1 right. Showing blitz off the edge. They will bring it. They'll run right at the blitz on that run play. He'll get up close to the 1st down. Did they give him the 35? I think they do.
Stopped by Miles Wilkes and Josh Etienne.
First down, Eagles. Off the 35-yard line.
Trips bunch left, 1 right. More out of the gun. Throws it incomplete for Damari Whetstone.
Pass is incomplete, intended for Damari Whetstone. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
Marion Booker checks into the backfield for the Eagles. Number 25.
Takes the snap, the give right up the middle to the 40.
Marion Booker on the carry. Tackle made was Laurie Bell.
So from the 40, 3rd and 5. Four receivers.
Showing blitz off the corner from that linebacker. He does come.
Swings it out, passes high. That allows the defense to recover. They lose yards. Punt unit onto the field.
Absolutely cleaned up at the end of the play by number 30, J.T. Hawk. junior defensive back from Reno, Nevada. It's a long way from Campbellsville, from Kentucky.
It is indeed. He had to wait and let the rush go by. That's not Braxton Berry. That's 91, it looks like.
Not one on our roster. I'm going to assume
Gartman is the name I was texted. So Randall Gartman on the punt.
And you're right, pressure again on the punt. Had to wait. And then when he went to punt, there was already somebody, a second wave there.
And he was off rhythm. So short punt to the 41-yard line. 62-9 with 5:15 to go. Three receivers.
Max Ward in at quarterback for the Tigers. Senior from Proctorville, Ohio.
Handing it off left side. Ward, another Kentucky Christian transfer.
Give was to Isaiah Johnson. One of the great nicknames, Smoke, in with that.
Three receivers and a tight end. There's the give. Goes around the left side again.
Johnson on the carry, knocked out of bounds by Nigel Dowdell.
4:34 and counting here.
Brings up third down at 4.
Ball's on the 47.
Still 11 personnel, one tight end, one back.
There's the give. Left guard, nowhere to go. Ball's at the 47. Punt unit on the field. First time in the second half the punt unit has come on the field for Campbellsville.
Tristan Tapia in on the stop for the Eagles with a couple of others involved as well.
Lopez is going to let that clock tick a little bit and then kick it away. And a massive kick will get into the end zone. So 3:20 to go in the game, and Faulkner will take over after the touchback.
Passes to number 43 with the catch. That's Caleb Porch. Freshman from Enterprise, Alabama, gets a first down for the Eagles. More complete on that one. Keeler again on the catch. Kyler, the freshman back from Wildwood, Florida.
So 3 receivers, 2:35 and counting now. No reason for anybody to use any of the timeouts. The 2-minute timeout is in the offing. There's the handoff. Taken down.
Spins back into the arms of the Tiger defenders. Taken down after gain of a couple.
It should be the last snap before the 2-minute timeout. We'll take that with them, FSN.
A reminder, no one is allowed on the field following the game. No one is allowed on the field following the game from the stands.
62-9. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, pistol look. Eli White awaits the snap. There's the give. Right tackle has a seam, makes a man miss, and still goes across midfield to the 45-yard line. Strong run for Lamarion Booker. Lamarion Booker was, if I'm not hallucinating, Lamarion Booker was honored as part of the homecoming court during halftime. Well liked on campus. Booker's an interesting story. Played high school at Mars Hill Bible School up in Florence, Alabama. Came to Faulkner as a cheerleader and decided to play football this year.
He's had limited carries, obviously, but when he's been in the ball game, he's been pretty effective running the football.
Well, he's a very north-south, foot in the ground and go runner, and that's a pick. 54 it appeared to be on the pick, which would be Zeke Carlisle.
And that was great coverage by Carlisle. Read the eyes of Eli Moore, just broke right in front of the pass.
Should be a couple of knees into the house here with 1:02 to go in a 62-9 ball game. Max Ward in the game, Proctorville, Ohio native. See if Campbellsville goes victory here.
Initially, it doesn't look like it, but you would assume a handoff up the middle, something like that is coming.
4 receivers, 1 back. Takes the snap. There's the give. No, he's throwing it down the sideline. Incomplete. Guess they're just trying to get the senior one. I don't know. I mean, I'm not telling you I don't do that on NCAA 26. There's some seconds to get some stats. I mean, you do it. Trips left, 1 right. There's the snap to Ward. The give. He'll be stacked up.
Again, Smoke Johnson on the carry. And we're 45 seconds.
It should do it. There's not a reason to snap it again.
Yeah, ball hasn't been set, so play clock not going. It appears they won't snap the ball again.
18 seconds remaining, and this one will end. Faulkner was down 13-9, and they lose 62-9, and that is in and of itself the story of the game. Campbellsville came out, executed on offense early, went up 13-0. Faulkner fought back, had a field goal drive, got a touchdown, didn't get the 2-point conversion. looked to be in the ball game. Campbellsville came out, pop, pop, pop.
Yep.
21 straight,
It was
getting into halftime, and Faulkner never recovered coming out of halftime.
That was that run in halftime, definitely. The guy just took it, Faulkner, right out of it. And then, as you said, coming right back out, things continued and results in a offing like we have here this afternoon.
For Faulkner, they will drop to 4-5 on the season. They have a bye week next week and travel to Cumberland University to wrap the season on November the 15th. For whatever this was, you find a way to win at Cumberland on November the 15th. You end the year at 5-5. You feel a lot different.
You do.
You know, it's you were 2-8 a year ago. Chance to get to 5-5, and that's what they got to focus on now. They got to get to the bye week. They got to use it well. They got to get some guys healthy. They got to try to finish strong and get into their off season with a win. And you feel a whole lot different if you win the last one, regardless of what it meant.
The biggest thing is you got to flush this one.
Yeah,
I mean you don't need
no value.
Yeah, no value to this at all. Yeah, I don't know if I'm coaching you even watch any film from this.
Yeah, this is one of those burn the tape games.
Yeah, and you just move on and look, Campbellsville look like the number 11 team in the country. Let's
they
just
look like a lot better than the number 11 team in the country. Yeah,
I mean, that's to be said for them, and they look like the real deal, and I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot more from them moving forward in the season.
Yep, Campbellsville needed to come in today and bounce back after last week. They did just that. So Faulkner loses this one 62-9 for Jacob Schaefer and Michael Johnston. For Jackson Parker and David Turner, I'm Jeremy Smith. This has been the Faulkner Sports Network presentation of Faulkner Eagle football. Good night and God bless you.